Go ahead and call to order the August 30th Apex Parks Recreation and Cultural Resources Advisory Commission meeting. We'll start that off by having a moment of invocation. Thanks. We'll have the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm gonna start yelling it.
All right, thank you all. Next, we'll take a moment, or it's been emailed to everyone, the minutes for the June 28th meeting. If everyone's had a chance to review those, we would just need a motion to approve those minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Right. It's been motioned and properly second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, moving right along. Next, we'll have the director's report.
So I'll start out. We're welcoming a new member, Mr. Jeremy Kroon. So I'd like to welcome him. So we'll go ahead.
Thanks for joining us.
We were able to have a sit down on Friday and go through what the board does, and Alan's been through some things with him too. So he's pretty caught up, I think. I think he got a lot of information on Friday. So
I've digested it since then a little bit. Yeah.
so welcome,
Yeah. Well,
Daryl.
Yeah.
Welcome as chair.
yeah.
Matt, welcome as vice chair. So very good. For me, we've got Beaver Creek Greenway. We went to Campo for additional funding. So we will be receiving $4.4 million from Campo now.
Huge.
The total cost of the project's around 8.2. Construction itself is 6.5. So that 4.4 will help out tremendously. Pleasant Park, I'll give you a quick update on that. My hope is mid-October to late October. If you go down Old US 1 now, we have stoplights that have been hung. So that's always a promising sign, especially from a CSX perspective. Yeah. Yeah, lights have been hung.
They're not the stoplights.
They're traffic lights. Fair enough. So, so that's always a good sign because CSX that's been a concern of mine for a while, and I figured it would take a little bit longer. So, what that means is we're currently going through inspections. We're doing punch list, and we're trying to work towards TCOs, COs as soon as possible. So, my hope is mid-October, late October, when we can finally do some type of opening for the facility. So that'll be pretty awesome when we're there.
What would open at that time if things go to plan?
Everything but the baseball, softball fields, and one shelter. So it's just we don't have
Including the open field and cross country and that kind
It'll
of
be
stuff?
6 multi-purpose fields. It'll be the amenity area, which includes the playground area, the nature play area, as well as the splash pad. And then we've got 2 shelter areas, one by the amenity area, one down towards the tennis courts, as well as the multi-purpose fields, and then the field house. So all of that will be open. The 5K course or cross-country course is going to be a little bit more challenging. We've got a huge mountain of dirt over to the right-hand side as you enter the park. The dirt is not moving, at least at this point. They're going to flatten out the top of it. They're holding the dirt, hopefully, to use for the Peakway when they actually start moving on that project. And once that's moved, then we can have a true cross-country course there. But until then, we wouldn't have a true cross-country course. It will be closer to a 5K, even with the mound in the middle, because we're trying to figure something out on the bottom edge.
What does the timing on the Peakway look like right now?
Not a clue.
I don't think it's even.
That's
It's not even out to bid yet, is it?
Lisa.
So transportation was saying they're hoping to start construction early next year. So, and that's a personal. I'm just talking to guys in the transportation department.
And pickleball courts will open.
Pickleball courts.
And basketball
and
courts.
basketball on the front side. I did forget those, sorry. Yep.
Is that the tail end of fall programming, or are there
So,
programs that you will move over?
There is a hope that we can take our soccer tournaments at the very end of the season and put them out there. So that's like October 20th time frame.
That'd be special.
So hopefully we can do that. And I always say hope, just like I've been telling you. That's our hope. So,
Are you giving any public updates? I know at least my neighbors are always asking. We live fairly close to it, and I know Brett, who also is a neighbor, gets asked a lot.
I have refrained from updating
Okay.
because I don't want to make promises that we
Makes
can't
sense.
keep. And
Okay.
if I say we hope
For the fall.
for the fall,
Okay.
that's probably the most that I can give somebody
Okay.
at this point, because as I said, we're still going through inspections right now. So if they find something that's pretty significant, like a pump station issue, which we may have, but we'll see, that could cause issues.
So we hope for the fall.
We hope for the fall.
Perfect.
You already have any TCOs? Or yeah, okay.
Working towards it, though, for sure. Other than that, I mean, we're just rolling along. We did start full day camp over the summer. I know we hadn't been together for a while, but the full day camps were pretty awesome. Being held at the community center. It's something that, as soon as the senior center was built, it's something I've been trying to get moved to the community center, because a lot of the senior activities were taking place in the community center, so it opened up a lot of space. And that particular camp was based out of the camp house at Community Park, which is like this big. So it opened up a lot of opportunities for gym space. We've got Hunter Street Park here. We've got the courtyard area, so it helped out a lot with the programming. And Elizabeth Schoaf and her team did an outstanding job. So,
What was the capacity look like?
do you remember how many people were in the day camp? Yeah,
I think it's 35.
35.
Okay.
I know I tried to sign my kids up, and we were like number 900 on the wait
So as
list.
soon as we, it's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. We participated in one of the art camps out at the park, and it
The
was
nature park?
Yeah, it was good, and I'll talk to you offline some feedback, but it was good overall.
Awesome.
And it was nice that the facilities that were added at the senior center, the kitchen,
Yeah,
and the pottery and stuff is available for those other age groups. We talked about that when that facility was built, that those provide us with some more resources. And so that's worked out nicely.
Good deal.
That's really all I have.
All right.
Anybody have?
Oh yeah.
So we're working on we actually had a meeting today with the hurricane, so we're working on design right now.
Okay.
So we're steadily going through the processes. Construction wise, I couldn't really tell you when that's gonna be. It'll be months down the road though. So
And that's what, street hockey?
that's the street hockey at Apex Community Park. Well, I can't offer this to you too. I'll go ahead and make it public knowledge. We are putting 3 pickleball courts out at Apex Community Park. It's going to be where the caged basketball court is currently. So that'll be in the April timeframe when they start the construction process out there. We've got 2 other basketball courts up front, or in that area. And then we're also, with taking away a court, we'll be servicing that court with the street hockey court, one of the 2 on the front side of the park. So one of the street hockey courts are going to be multi-purpose. So it'll be futsal, basketball, and street hockey. So hopefully by the May-June timeframe, we'll have 3 pickleball courts in that back corner. So that's the first time I've made that public knowledge. But yeah.
You're gonna make you commit to a time? When is it?
Please
gonna be,
don't.
When's it gonna be done?
Now I start getting questions about it.
Greg, I'm just kidding.
But I mean, they're supposed to start in April. And what we found with surfacing companies right now, sometimes they do get pushed back. So that's still a concern for us. But hopefully by the May time frame, we could see something happening at Community Park.
See that court at Roberts Park in Raleigh? Okay, we'll talk about it.
Look, let's talk about it though, because not only are we surfacing for the 3 pickleball courts, we're actually going to surface the 2 basketball courts as well and stripe them out. Currently, they're concrete, so we're going to put a surface over them, and we're actually gonna strike them out. It'll be a really nice facility in that area. And once street hockey's at Community Park as well, I mean, it'll change that facility a lot. It'll update it basically. So it's been a while since we've done some things in Community Park. So
And we're increasing parking over there, right, at some point?
we've had it in the CIP.
Uh-huh,
It has not been a priority.
okay, alrighty.
Because really the only way you could increase parking in that area is to take that center island out.
Yeah,
So
And the courts that are being resurfaced and converted, those are lit.
yes, yep,
Yeah, I've been up there. They're due to be resurfaced.
yeah, they're due. It's been due for a while. So
Thank you, Craig. Was any of that projects and operations report at the same time? Okay.
so what you have in your hands, instead of adding the project like we used to the agenda, we've got a quarterly and monthly report that we do. So what we're going to start doing is attaching that to what we send out to you. Right now you have some printouts, but it's really difficult to see, at least the Excel sheet, I know. But it'll give you an idea of the projects we have ongoing, and it'll give you kind of an idea of where we are with certain projects, especially in the monthly report. And then the quarterly CIP report, that gives you quite a few details as well.
Exciting to see the pump. Is that as a pump track essentially?
It'll be
hybrid.
a mixture.
Yeah, because it's big for a pump track. If it was just a pump. Okay,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
So we're working through with legal on the RFQ for that project. So if you have any questions, feel free.
Yeah, that's kind of that whole vibe there with the skate
Oh,
park
the
and the
skate
park and the and the trail and the
Soccer,
soccer. Yeah, that's really kind of
softball.
caps it.
pump track, bike track at the end, I think that'll be great.
so Kidstown remains unfunded, the renovation there,
Correct.
right?
Yes. It is something that we put in the CIP. For future.
I have a project dear to my heart, the Middle Creek Greenway.
Yes.
I assume you guys, it still has a construction start date tomorrow or Friday. Is it still generally on schedule?
It's still generally on schedule. The notice of proceed is gonna be sent to the individual that just walked in, hopefully shortly.
He'll get on it. He's got nothing else to do. Nice.
So
The contract.
So I will introduce, I know he probably doesn't want me to do this, but
Town manager.
interim town manager Sean Purvis is here. So
Yay.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm good.
All right.
Everybody else is good.
Anything for program report?
So I do, before we go to program reports.
Okay.
I do want to call up Allie Perlasky, our senior center manager, so she can introduce our new team member.
Okay.
All right, it's nice to see all you guys. This is Emily Saunders. She is our Lead for NC Fellow. She came to us on August 7th from UNC School of Government. It's like UNC School of Government, AmeriCorps, and that's it? It's a two. Okay. She's from Winston-Salem. She is going to take over our specialized recreation programming. She comes with a strong background in public policy, and so she's going to be helping us take all the policies that we have and update them, and then find the holes and also fill them. But she's also already started filling in the gap with that population and doing programming, and she just finished the spring 2024 program guide. She came in and just got her feet wet immediately. I've been out, so she hit the ground running. I think that's it. But yes, so she'll be with us until July 7th. So it's an 11-month contract that we have, but hopefully she decides to stay with us.
So you're an AmeriCorps member?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
As someone who did 2 years of AmeriCorps, good
Yep.
for you.
So we have a service plan that she just did. It's due tomorrow. And some of the projects that she's going to be taking on are starting a online community to kind of give the specialized recreation programming more of an identity. So through Facebook, like a closed Facebook group and a newsletter, policies. Yes, surveying the population so that we can find the people that we're not reaching, especially that under 14 age that's kind of in that hit or miss of whether they want specialized recreation or inclusion. And there was a fourth one. Oh, yeah, creating a service guide for volunteers and how we want them to act on our behalf. So lots of fun stuff coming up. She's been awesome so far.
Welcome.
Yeah, would you like to get up? I mean, this is a very informal.
I don't know what else I'd say.
Said it all.
Excellent.
She played field hockey. She has 2 brothers.
That's me.
That's her.
Did y'all understand like AmeriCorps, like she signs up for a year to, for those who, it's okay. Like it's not an easy thing to be part of, and it's not an easy thing to do. So I just want to recognize that. So.
Yeah, and she's considered a full-time employee with the town of Apex, the way that the cooperative works.
Yep.
You know, there's a little chipped in from here and there, and it makes a full-time employee, which is very awesome for us.
Well,
It's not an easy program. You are correct.
No.
Good deal. Welcome. All right. Program report.
Unless anybody has anything to add.
Nope. Chairman's report. Again, welcome to Jeremy. All right. Congratulations, Matt. And thanks for all the congratulatory emails and correspondence. I appreciate that. Moving right along. Any public comment? Doesn't seem to be.
Public.
Old business? Right. Any new business? Well, none. We just need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Meeting adjourned. All right. Thank you all.
Get back in the record.
It's great to see this full.
First time in a while.